Have you ever considered how many species are disappearing while we're speaking? It's a sobering thought, isn't it? Our planet, a vibrant tapestry of life, is losing its colour, one species at a time. Every hour, every minute, we lose unique creatures that have taken millions of years to evolve. This is no small issue. It's a crisis that's unfolding at a pace that's hard to comprehend. To put it into perspective, we are losing species at a rate that is up to 1,000 times faster than the natural extinction rate. That's faster than any other period in human history. We're not just talking about a few obscure creatures in far-flung corners of the world. This touches every ecosystem, every habitat, from the densest jungles to the deepest oceans, from the highest mountains to our own backyards. The urgency and importance of this issue cannot be overstated. Let's delve deeper and explore some of these endangered species. Did you know that the population of wild tigers has decreased by over 95% in the past century? This striking and alarming fact is, unfortunately, a reality. The majestic tigers, creatures of immense beauty and power, are facing a crisis of survival. Their population is dwindling at an alarming rate, and there are several reasons for this steep decline. One of the primary causes of this decline is habitat loss. As human populations grow and expand, the natural habitats of these magnificent creatures are getting smaller and smaller. Forests are cut down to make way for agriculture, infrastructure and human settlements, leaving the tigers with less and less space to roam freely. This loss of habitat not only reduces the area where tigers can live, but also diminishes their prey base, leading to a struggle for survival. Another significant factor contributing to the decline in tiger populations is poaching. Despite international laws and protections, tigers are still hunted for their fur and body parts, which are used in traditional medicines and as status symbols. The illegal wildlife trade is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and the demand for tiger products fuels this heinous crime against nature. Let's take a moment to highlight some specific subspecies of tigers that are critically endangered. The South China tiger, for instance, is considered functionally extinct in the wild, with no confirmed sightings in over 25 years. The Sumatran tiger, found only on the Indonesian island of Sumatra, is also critically endangered, with less than 400 left in the wild. The story of the majestic tigers is heart-wrenching, but it's essential to remember that they are not alone in their struggle. Many other species are facing similar threats and challenges, and they too need our urgent attention and action. Tigers are not the only ones facing such a dire situation. As we continue this journey, let's keep in mind the importance of preserving all species and the vital roles they play in our planet's ecosystems. Imagine a world without the majestic elephants. Unthinkable, isn't it? These gentle giants, the largest land mammals on Earth, are under threat. Their survival hangs in the balance, both in the sprawling savannas of Africa and the dense forests of Asia. In Africa, elephants are often the victims of ivory poaching. Ivory, valued for its beauty and rarity, is harvested from the tusks of these magnificent creatures. Despite international bans, the demand for ivory remains high, driving the ruthless and illegal hunt for these innocent beings. Meanwhile, in Asia, Asian elephants face a different kind of threat. Rapid urbanization and expanding agricultural frontiers are shrinking their habitats at an alarming rate. These elephants are losing their homes, their sanctuaries, and their corridors of migration. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are glimmers of hope shining through the dark clouds. Conservationists, governments and local communities are joining hands to protect these impressive creatures. They're combating poaching, safeguarding habitats and raising awareness about the critical role elephants play in our ecosystems. In Africa, anti-poaching units are working tirelessly to protect elephants from illegal hunting. They track and deter poachers, often risking their own lives in the process. Meanwhile, legislation is being tightened to crack down on the illegal ivory trade, making it harder for poachers to profit from their cruel endeavors. Over in Asia, efforts are being made to secure and restore elephant habitats. Corridors are being established to allow elephants to move safely between fragmented habitats. At the same time, communities are being educated about the importance of coexisting peacefully with these gentle giants. These efforts are crucial because elephants, like tigers, are a keystone species. They shape the landscapes they inhabit, promoting biodiversity and maintaining the health of entire ecosystems. From dispersing seeds through their dung to creating water holes with their footprints, their presence benefits countless other species. Without elephants, our world would be a poorer place. Their survival is not just about them, it's about the health of our planet as a whole. Elephants, like tigers, are a keystone species. Their survival impacts the health of entire ecosystems. Our skies are becoming quieter. Do you know why? The answer, sadly, is that many species of birds, those feathered harbingers of dawn and dusk, are under threat. Let's take a moment to consider the plight of the Sumatran ground cuckoo, a bird so elusive it was thought to be extinct until its rediscovery in 2005. Today, it's classed as critically endangered with a population of fewer than 300. The main culprit? Habitat loss due to deforestation for palm oil plantations. Or consider the kakapo, a flightless parrot native to New Zealand. This nocturnal bird has seen its numbers dwindle to just over 200 due to predation by invasive species introduced by humans. Then there's the slender-billed curlew, a migratory bird that once travelled from Siberia to Africa. Sightings of this bird have become so rare that it's feared to be extinct. Climate change, disrupting migratory patterns and altering habitats, is a significant factor in its decline. And it's not just these birds. The IUCN Red List identifies more than 1,400 bird species as threatened with extinction. That's nearly 15% of all bird species worldwide. These birds are not just beautiful creatures that fill our skies with colour and song. They are vital parts of our ecosystems. They pollinate plants, disperse seeds, control pests, and even clean up carrion. They are nature's messengers, warning us of environmental changes. Their decline is not just about them, it's about us. It's about the health of our planet. It's about the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. Birds are like the canaries in the coal mine of our planet. Their decline is a clear signal that our ecosystems are out of balance. It's a call to action for us to address the causes of their decline: climate change, habitat loss, and the introduction of invasive species. Birds play a vital role in our ecosystems, and their decline signals greater environmental issues. Let's not let our skies become any quieter. Let's ensure that the symphony of birdsong continues for generations to come. Beneath the ocean's surface, a crisis is unfolding. In the blue expanse of the world's oceans, a silent drama plays out. Our marine life, from the largest whales to the smallest coral polyps, is under threat. The gentle giants of the sea, the whales, are fighting a battle against whaling and ship collisions. Their numbers have dwindled alarmingly, and many species are now on the brink of extinction. Let's dive a little deeper. The ocean's turtles, known for their graceful navigation through the seas, are also facing their own set of challenges. These ancient mariners are victims of habitat destruction, illegal trade and bycatch. That's when they're accidentally caught in fishing gear. Each year, thousands of turtles lose their lives in this tragic way. Now, let's turn our attention to the vibrant underwater cities, the coral reefs. They're not just beautiful to look at, they're also essential for the health of our oceans. They provide shelter and food for a staggering array of marine life. But these vital ecosystems are being bleached into oblivion due to climate change and pollution. Once colourful and teeming with life, many coral reefs are now ghostly white and deserted. But why should we care? Well, the ocean is a complex, interconnected system. The loss of one species can have a ripple effect, disrupting the balance of the entire marine ecosystem. Overfishing, pollution and climate change aren't just threats to marine life, they're threats to the health of our oceans and ultimately our planet. We're at a critical juncture. The choices we make today will determine the fate of these marine species and the health of our oceans. We need to act now to protect and preserve these incredible creatures and their habitats, because the truth is, our survival is deeply intertwined with theirs. The health of our oceans is crucial for the survival of these species and our planet. Now that we are aware of the threats facing these species, what can we do to help? We can start by supporting conservation organizations. These groups are on the front lines, working tirelessly to protect endangered species and their habitats. Your donation, whether it's time, money or resources, can make a real difference. Next, let's make sustainable choices. Opt for products that are environmentally friendly, Reduce, reuse, recycle. Choose to say no to items that exploit wildlife or contribute to habitat loss. Every purchase we make sends a message about our values, and let's not forget the power of our voices. Raise awareness, share what you've learned about endangered species with friends, family, and your social networks. The more people know, the more pressure we can put on lawmakers and corporations to protect our planet. Each of us has a role to play in preserving our planet's biodiversity. Remember, every action counts.